So let's see how we start creating a first website with Lumina. Here you have your installation done. We just double click on the icon on the desktop and Lumina comes up. I'm running this on a brand new installation of Windows. This is not my current installation of Windows, so we have a very pristine environment. All right, so as we start, everything is sort of disabled and say, well, what's up with that? Well, it is disabled because we don't have a website made yet. So the first thing to do is to just create a new website. And when you do that, you have this dialog box where we enter the name of the website. Now, the name is basically the same name that you're going to have on the web, minus the www and minus the https://. So since I'm a photographer, let me just indulge and I'll create something that is great headshots by Paolo.com. Okay, now nothing else before, no www, not https, just this great headshots by Paolo. Of course, use your name, whatever you prefer. Create website, and the website has been created. Now, all these customizations are now enabled. What are those? Lumina is based on a very simple principle. You don't spend time on the design. Instead, you focus on the content. As a solopreneur, that is what you're supposed to do. It keeps you focused on your message, on how you are going to connect with your users. I have taken care of defining the layout of the website already, so you just basically fill in the blanks. The first thing you want to do is to look at the site information, and you'll see that there is a configuration file that is called home.yaml. Why we have this? Because if you want to at any time edit the configuration of the website on your own, you don't even need to go through the Lumina interface. Lumina is a completely open system, almost nothing proprietary in it. What do I mean? When we created the website, Great Headshots by Paolo, where did he create it? Well, in every installation of Windows, as well as Macintosh and Linux, of course, there is what is called a home folder. In Windows is generally under the C drive, under users, and here will be your name. On my normal installation of Windows, it is C users Paolo. Here we have this weird name here, but it doesn't matter, okay? So this is our home folder because this is the username of this installation of Windows. Inside, you will find a folder called Lumina Sites. And here we see Great Headshots by Paolo. So all that defines your website is right here. And in the data folder, you'll find all the configuration files that are here. Home, callouts. We'll see what they are. Okay, so how does this work? We click on home, we edit in the editor, and I have provided a simple text editor that is giving you a bit of what is called a syntax highlight, basically coloring the relevant parts of the file. So what we want to do here is to change immediately the title in the hero section, okay? So let's change it here. And this is just text file. We want to create a title that resonates with our customers. I'll show you immediately how this works, but bear with me for a second, okay? So I'll, since I'm a headshot photographer in Charleston, I'll say headshot photographer in Charleston. Cannot type to save my life. South Carolina. All right, so I click save and it's saved. Well, you're maybe thinking, well, big deal, nothing happened. Bear with me. So let's go back to Lumina here and we test the website. We have created it. So now we are testing it. The server is warming up. Browser button will enable when ready. And this will take a second. Okay, now open in browser. This will launch your default browser. In this case, it's a brand new installation of Windows. So it starts with Edge. Headshot photographer in Charleston, South Carolina. What is this banner here? Well, there is always a banner at the top of the website. I created one just as a placeholder for you. Of course, you can change it anytime. Where is it? Well, here it says image desktop, assets, images, hero banner, desktop.jpg. If we look here in the great headshots by Paolo.com, which is the folder of the website, and we are looking at assets, images. Oh, assets, images. Well, perfect. It's right here in assets, images. And you'll see that we have a few images already there. They're just placeholders for you so that you don't have to wonder what to do. You just replace these with your own design and everything happens by magic. Okay, so this is obviously the image that is in the banner. Okay, again, we are in a brand new installation of Windows and I have nothing, no program, no utilities configured. Okay, so the other thing here that happens is this: whenever the website is presented on a phone, boom, it shows automatically another image. You see how it changes as I change the width? Boom, see? There you go. So this is typically what you would see on a phone, and you see that the website already adapts automatically. How you make that happen? Simple. You load this in Photoshop or in Canva. I have prepared some Canva templates for you. So you load this in Canva, easy, easy, easy. We'll see that in a separate video. But the point is you just change the hero banner phone. Let me see if I can open it with something. Open with Paint. Okay. Good old Microsoft Paint. There you go. So you're opening here and you change it with whatever photo you want, and once you save it, it will automatically switch to that photo. Simple, simple, simple. The point again is just handle the content, the website will do the rest. You don't have to worry about all these details. Look how seamless it is. Perfect. So let's say that this blurb tells your visitors, this is another placeholder, so we want to change that. Okay, so let's go to the editor. I don't even need to close the website. I don't need to do anything. I can change the content of the website while it is running live, which is actually what I suggest that you do, because it will allow you to see the effect. So here's the blurb. The blurb is right here. This is the blurb. So we change it in the editor. Well, let's say, since I'm a headshot photographer, I would say, when you need to make a great first impression, when you need to show your professionalism and authenticity, nothing does it like a professionally made headshot. Little typo here. So I save it. Now when I save it, keep an eye on this area here. Save it here. And when you need to make a great first impression, when you need blah, blah, blah. See how it's changing automatically. Amazing. So the point here is, in Lumina, you're just taking care of the content and the website will take care of the rest. You don't have to get lost into the weeds of layouts and buttons and all the other nonsense. Just change the content. Speaking of which, a call to action in the hero button, let's change that too. And what I will say here is in this CTA label, so the call to action label, and you see here that everything is being documented inside the file itself, so you don't have to go look at the documentation. The documentation is basically present. So a call to action in the hero button. Okay, CTA label and CTA URL. So let's say that I want to say, okay, book your free consultation today. And I save it. Let's see if it changes. There you go. But I want this to go to a nice link. So let me see. I think I know which link I want to send it. It's going to be my portrait, my website. So it's paoloportraits.com/15. Actually, it's Paolo Ciccone Portraits. Okay, let me see if that works. And now, no, nothing seems to be changing here, but if I hover here at the bottom of this window here, you'll find this says Paolo Ciccone Portraits/15. Oh my goodness, it works. See how simple it is. That's all you need to do. Fill in the blanks. All right, so this concludes the presentation on how to create your first website. I hope you're excited as much as I am. You can make your own website literally in minutes. And I'll see you on the next video.